of what I'm trying to say here. Like, to summarize, I think it's smart. Because I think this is the way that people want to be able to play this kind of game. What you got, buddy? You got another Settle the Wreckage? Is that the answer? Oh, you found some contempt. That's not going to save you is the problem. You're still going to be dead. Let's animate the Chupacabra first. And cycle this. Yeah, that's correct. We got there, guys. We did it. We did the thing. Captain's Hook! I wonder if this is Captain Hook's Captain Hook. Captain's Hook. Captain Hook's Captain's Hook. Wow, that's actually really hard to put together. Equipped creature gets +2/+0, has Menace, which means that it has to be blocked by 2 or more creatures, and is a pirate in addition to its other creature types. Whenever Captain's Hook becomes unattached from a permanent, destroy that permanent. That's great. That's great. So if you pull it off of somebody's hand, they just die. They just collapse. Beautiful. Alright, well, we gotta get at least 3 more wins before the stream is out. Because I gotta get that deck. I gotta get that, pack. That's the word I'm looking for. Pack. Gotta get more packs. Gotta increase the size of my collection. Aggressive decks. Aggro. I'm rank 2 now. What does that mean? It's a mystery. This is a beautiful hand. Yeah, I'll keep this. This is, I mean, this actually, now that I think about it, could be a lot better. We don't have any counter magic. We can play an early champion. But we can't stop our opponent from doing whatever it is they're doing. I'm going first. Maybe that's okay. Since I'm on the play, I can get to 3 mana. That's probably alright, and then I'll just have a thing. And if they play stuff out, then I'll just Chupacabra something, and that's kind of okay too. I mean, if they're the same kind of deck that I am, then my starting hand really doesn't matter that much. Ooh, they're merfolk. Okay. I'm not doing anything this turn. Next turn, I definitely am running Champion of Wits out there. And hoping to get up to Chupacabra. Mist Cloaked Herald. Can't be blocked. Wild. Alright, let's run the champion out. I do, in fact, want to draw cards equal to its power. I want Negate. I want all of these. I want not Cryptic Serpent, I think. Cryptic Serpent is big. But I want the other things more. I need the lands. I guess I can afford to get rid of one of the lands. We can get rid of Dunedain. Am I okay on mana types? Maybe I can afford to get rid of the Submerged Boneyard. I probably can. Why do I want Dunes more than I want Submerged Boneyard so that I have 4 next turn? That doesn't matter that much. I don't think this is a game where Dunes of the Dead is going to matter much. So I can be okay on 3 next turn and just run out another Champion of Wits, or just leave mana up for Supreme Will. Probably leave mana up for Supreme Will. Like, I don't want to let him do crazy things like this over and over and over. Yeah. I'm just going to leave the mana up here. Stay on D. Block the Merfolk Mistbinder. This can't be blocked, so I'll have to deal with that eventually, but that's what Chupacabra is for. And he's going to play more cards this turn for sure. So we try to stop him from playing cards. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them can't be blocked. That's your entire turn, huh? How about let's not? Negate's gonna be bad here. This is the problem. I should have pitched Negate. I could run out another champion. I think I need to Chupacabra the Mistbinder, though. And I guess the Champion of Wits gets in there because I can't block the Herald anyway. River Sneak can't be blocked. Whenever another merfolk enters the battlefield under your control, gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. That's fair. Those are entirely fair things. So I'm not going to be able to block any of his stuff, which means I've got to be able to deal with this. Time to draw Cravings. Oh no, he found another Mistbinder. That's unfortunate. Definitely running this out. Leaving the mana up. Leaving mana up in such a way that we have all of the kinds of mana that we might want. Let's take that action. And I feel quite happy with getting rid of Duress and Negate. And now we have Contempt up. I can't block anything except for this, and if that's, I'm happy to have that run into the Champion of Wits anyway, so send in the team. Try to get some damage on him, because this may end up being a race. And we'll see where we end up. And if he does anything relevant this turn, I can scatter it, which is cool. On the assumption that everything he does that's relevant will be creatures. That may be a little bit of a generalization. Like, if he now has a spell this turn and I just toss my Negate, that's real bad news. I probably should have just tossed the Duress and the Search, kept Negate. Search isn't going to get played this turn, this game. Enters the battlefield with Explorers, fine. You can explore. You can draw lands. I'm okay with this. The real threats are Mistbinders or more things that can't be blocked. Like, I'm just taking 5 here. He's not going to run the Mistbinder. He attacked with a Mistbinder? Who is this guy? Are you kidding? Why would you let me do this? That's not smart. That's why. Because I lost the Negate. Man, stupid. I should have pitched the Duress and the Search and kept the Negate up. Like, of course he's going to have something, right? Unfortunate. What do we leave up now? We definitely need to kill off the Mistbinder. These two are unblockable, so we can go in with, say, the Chupacabra. Since he's only going to have one thing that we have that we can block. And then I'm just going to do this. I'm leaving up Essence Scatter just in case. They can't be blocked. These can't be blocked anyway. That's fine. I'm just going to Contempt the Mistbinder. Like, I can't do both is the real problem, right? I want to be able to Contempt and Essence Scatter, but I can't this turn, which sucks. But Contempt is more important here. And then this gets to block here, which is nice. It still takes some damage, but now I have a potential another Champion of Wits to come up. These two are still unblockable, which is a problem. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to deal with that. Do I have the right desert? I don't. I only have the blue desert. That's real unfortunate. Okay, well. Tap that for colorless. Let's get Search out there. And hopefully on my next turn, I'll be able to do a thing and live. No attacks. I didn't draw a very good defensive hand. Also, I made a mistake, right? Like, I made an actual play error. So some of this is on me, for sure. I cannot take all that damage this turn. That would kill me. That would be bad. I'm still pretty much dead here, though. Graveyard. I do not want to draw that cancel. Sure, transform. Give me more mana. Because I'm dead here anyway. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. God, there's no 1-mana spell that I can draw that that keeps me in this game. So I can Eternalize this, leaving up Rivulet, sure. Because I didn't pay attention to the mana. Not that it matters. None of this matters. He got me. Completely fair. Like, I made mistakes. I don't deserve to win that match. Be aware that Merfolk runs combat tricks. Potentially a thing I need to pay attention to. 4. Champion hieroglyphics. I guess that's okay. God, this feels like the same problem as before, right? All we have is champion of wits. So we're not doing anything in the first 2 turns. We don't even have, like, essence scatter or anything. My opponent's going first. I can't keep this on my opponent's going first. I have to have some kind of... I have to have something I can do! I guess with 2 hieroglyphic eliminations, it's getting a little better. I don't want a desert on top. I want business. That's not business, you guys. Yep, he's opting, sure. I'm gonna cycle this because I need to draw something relevant. I still have nothing relevant at the moment. That's not a relevant thing. That's kind of relevant. It's probably good enough for me to now sit back and then wait for turn 4 to actually cast Illuminations. Like, especially if he's not doing anything, which it doesn't look like he is, I really can just sit back, and the stuff that I do for the next, 5 or 6 turns kind of doesn't matter at all. Yo, he didn't even get a land? Brutal. I kind of want to wait to cast hieroglyphics before, like, if he has negate up, I want him to spend his mana first. Exactly. He's drawing a card and then discarding a card. God, that's so bad. Because I don't care what he's doing on 4. So if he's going to 4 here, like, that's fine. I just didn't want him to have anything to be able to deal with my stuff. Can I just play the Scarab God? Not on 3. What do we... 2? Sharp is still expensive, so we wait. And then when we're on 7, we have Scarab God and Negate, so that's a good time to try and cast. Desert of the Mindful. So that's a good time to cast Desert of the Mindful, I think. Alright, I mean, this is where we can try it. He's got a handful of business, but we can try it here. Is it early? Is it too early to try this? I could wait until I, like, draw into a duress, or wait until he tries to do something. On the other hand, he's kind of stumped for mana right now, so maybe now is as good a time as any. Leaves 2 blue up. Yeah, okay. Give it a shot. I mean, he's probably going to Essence Scatter, and then I'll negate, and then he'll Essence Scatter again. Oh, he's got the negate. Okay, cool. Yeah, I probably should have waited there, given that I know he has nothing but business in hand. I'm on 3 here. So this cost me 4? Is this worth trying to run out? I don't have any kind of counter backup. It's probably not worth it. All he's drawing is business. They finally drew a land. Sure, you can search. Champion? Do that thing, in fact. We don't need Moment of Craving. We do need Vraska's Contempt. We probably don't need Deadlands. I think we need Deadlands less than we need everything else in the hand. Cool. What is this? 4 now. So this is going to cost 3. How's the search going? He's almost there. He's almost found Escanta. Which is potentially a problem. Can't be countered. Holy hell. That's problematic. Well, I guess we're just going to put it into contempt. Please be contempted. The timing on this is not right. Wow, I'm dumb. I should have done this during his end step. This is actually really good. Huh. Maybe I should be running this instead of one of the Cryptic Serpents. Like, in this situation, it's wild. Here I am playing around with duresses and negates, like... I could just have Nezahal. It just wins all the games. At least I get to attack this turn. What? Oh no, it's his turn. Haha, I'm dumb. Oh, comes to play tapped. Cute. But I want to block. This is cheap. So I could double block here. That's cool. His threat has been negated. No attacks. And if I double block and he kills off my champion awaits, then I get to eternalize it, which is great. It might be time to dig, actually. I'll dig during his end step. Like, I need to find, not necessarily an answer to Nezahal, but, like, something to give me some kind of advantage here. He kind of has the advantage, and he's drawing more cards than me. Yeah, of course he's not going to attack with my board. He's just going to wait and draw cards every time I cast a non-creature spell. Maybe I don't do a thing yet. No attackers. This can put it back on top of his deck. I don't know where that gets me. Yeah, letting him cast his Kanta. Not like I had a choice at the time. Oh, and he gets a cancel. That's good. Good for him. He's probably got this game. This is a bigger deal than I thought it was going to be. Like, I need him to attack into my dudes. That's my out. Because at the moment, it doesn't look like I have a chance to get enough counter backup to get out Scarab God number 2. Oh, Chupacabra's good. That'll cost him some cards. Is it worth trying to cast? I guess he just counters it, right? It's probably better than not trying to cast it. And if he has to do the discard 3 cards for it, that's good for me. I mean, most likely just Essence Scatters it. Oh, he used the actual cancel. Wild. He has the mana. Supreme Will is bad. I just need to pitch it in order to draw more cards. Can I do that now? How do I want to do this? Yep, you get to draw a card. I get it. Do I want any of these? I guess I want the Contempt more than I want anything else. No, I want the Chupacabra. Well, I'm still not attacking here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cancel, cancel, cancel. No attackers. Unfortunately, I don't have the mana up to actually Chupacabra again. I tapped my mana incorrectly in order to be able to do that. He found an Essence Scatter. Well, this Chupacabra's not doing much. On the other hand, I still have the Rivulet. Like, maybe I just run him out of cards. Maybe we just sit looking back and forth at this Nezahal and just don't do anything relevant for the rest of the game. In order for that to be true, though, he has to never draw a Scarab God. On the other hand, I have potentially better ways to deal with Scarab God than to deal with Nezahal. And running the Chupacabra into his Essence Scatter doesn't seem like a good way to deal with these things. So I probably pass here? Just move it along? Yeah. Yeah. God, he's got such an advantage right now. He found an opt! Cool. Yeah, I don't know what my win condition is, to be honest. I'm not sure where this goes from here. I am glad, however, that Escanta cannot get him Scarab God. So we're looking at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards that he's looked at with Escanta right now. So like the bottom 9 are... I can still end the turn, yes, that's fine. The bottom 9 are all things that I might have to worry about. Well, like if he wants to draw Scarab God, he's eventually going to have to stop using Escanta, or just hope that it gets to be on the top of his deck, like in the 1 out of 5 range. Boo! I don't want that to happen. That makes me unhappy. What do I do about that? Do I commit it? I could try commit it. But then it's like, he's just gonna get it right back. I guess I have to let this go. He's attacking, my dude. I don't believe it. Well, I'm not blocking. That's pointless. No blockers. I'll take some damage. We found something. How do I want to tap this mana? That's probably fine, actually. Let's see if we can do things here. Apparently that's fine. Surprising. I think I can pitch commit. And I kind of want to just pitch the Chupacabra. But that's probably wrong. I want to be able to duress and hieroglyphics. Maybe I pitch the hieroglyphics because draw is not actually that good here. So now we duress and see where that gets us. What else have you got in hand, buddy? Sure, draw the card first. Oh, I have to allow it. Okay, sure. I'm going to allow it. Here we go. He's got a Scarab God, which means good thing we kept Essence Scatter. Definitely stop him from playing Negate to counter my Essence Scatter. Like, if I pull Essence Scatter, then I can cast Chupacabra. But that's actually not that good because his thing dodges anyway. So I pull Negate so he can't counter my Essence Scatter later. And then I guess I just play this into his Essence Scatter? I'll probably just play this into his Essence Scatter. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna send with the Cryptic Serpent. Because the way is open, so I might as well take it. And if he wants to attack into my Champion of Wits, I am happy to block. Oh. It's on me. Why is it on me? I keep not realizing that it wants me to respond to his thing. Too much Hearthstone. Looking through my deck, deciding whether or not he can cast his god. He still has the advantage for sure. On the other hand, if this goes long enough, I can run him out of cards. For it to go long enough, I'm going to have to be doing a lot more work than I'm currently doing. What does this discard pile look like? A lot of opts, a lot of commands. Oh, walk the plank. Wild. Just got that pull from tomorrow. What a card. Again with the Vraska's Contempt, I guess that's fair. Yeah, alright, hit me for 7. Alright, I guess we start doing this thing. Let's see how far this gets. Because I also still have to stay alive through this Nezahal. He's got a Glyph Keeper in there. Crazy. Wonder if I like his take on the deck better than I like my take on the deck. It's like, we have a lot of the same cards, but he has room for stuff that I don't have room for, and I'm not sure what exactly the difference is. A lot of stuff that I'm not including. Glyph Keeper or whatever. Oh my god, you can just embalm it here? Didn't I do this during your... Unreal, I didn't do this during his end step. I just did it during his main. Why? Why? Submerged Boneyard. This is not going to get me anywhere. Yeah, I think we're just dead. So what could we be doing differently? Like, what am I doing differently that he had such a big advantage on me? Felt like he had such a big advantage on me. First off, I do want to get Nezahal in here. Nezahal is wild in the mirror. It completely never occurred to me, and I don't know why. Out a Cryptic Serpent. I'm not sure how many Scarab Gods he's running. It looks like he's running a lot of the same cards. Like, maybe he's not running Moment of Craving? We're definitely running into a lot less aggro. Maybe Moment of Craving's not that good. But, like, we still need it against decks like Merfolk or whatever. And we don't have a sideboard. Maybe I can afford to cut some Supreme Wills, because I have, like, this is a lot of 3-drop counter spells. Supreme Will has that card draw attached to it, though, which is nice. I mean, why not just put in cards that I want to draw? That's always the question, right? Because it's always just draw 1. It's an impulse. What else could I put in? What else did I see from him that I was like, oh, I don't know how to deal with that? He was searching for a Skanta just like I was. That's fine. What was that land? This one. I have 2 of these? Man, put this in. I think I can afford to run this. Maybe I'm a bit heavy on the deserts? I think I want another Field of Ruin if I can swing it. Do I have another Field of Ruin? I have exactly 1 Field of Ruin. But I have wild cards! There's so many good lands out there. Like, Field of Ruin is a good card. And now I'm at 28, which means I need to get rid of 2 more.